Native application, and here are 3 great examples and things that you should watch out for. What's up, galactic friends, and welcome back to finally another version of App Review. Today I'm reviewing 3 applications. If you're new to this, welcome to the series that has been going on for the longest time on YouTube. Probably not, but anyway. We're gonna review 3 applications that you submitted. 2 of them will actually be games, and 1 will be a very popular application for New York people. So all of these applications look really good, but once you look into them, there are some small things that you can improve on, and this is the same for probably every application. I could also check out Todoist or Trello or whatnot, and I would probably find some areas where they could improve, but in these like more niche applications, indie style applications, there are usually great areas that look good or that could be improved. Also, if you're serious about React Native apps, then this is an event I have to tell you about. The 4th edition of the App.js conference is coming up in May, and you don't want to miss this. Organized by Software Mention and with the main partner Expo, this is the event for everyone focused on React Native. This is truly the best place to meet other React Native developers and talk to industry experts from Shopify, Meta, Microsoft, and all these great companies. So from May 22 to 24, come to Krakow, get your ticket. Their first workshops running on the previous day, great topics, and afterwards on the second day, incredible lineup of speakers. I will be there personally as well, so if you want to meet me in person and shake some hands, come to the App.js. And with the code GALAXIES10, you can also save 10% on your ticket, so go to appjs.co and grab your ticket and we'll meet in Krakow. So let's see what you can learn from these applications, and as always, links below this video to all the applications so you can support the creators. Alright, so first app of the day is called The Lock. It seems to be a little game, and I found this on Twitter because the creator posted about this using Unistyle. So we actually had a tutorial about Unistyles here on this channel as well. Go check that out. Highly recommend to check it out, and as well download the game because it looks like a little like there's something going on to this that we should definitely see, and as well it is available. The code is for free here on GitHub. So mobile game made with React Native and Expo, and that is definitely enough to make it here into my app review. So here we go. This is The Lock. We got a nice little blinking animation, and this is actually an interesting sort of a menu because I'm used to like the burger menu. I'm used to the tab bar down here. I'm not used to this kind of bento style dashboard, but it is definitely interesting and definitely right in time. So one thing, I would make sure that these elements, these texts are actually bigger. So this feels like way too small. These are the actions. I agree, difficulty. Maybe you can like really just have it like one big line and remove the subline. That could probably be better, and I would just get what this is about. But I definitely like this bento style dashboard. And also one thing, I feel like play and practice, one of these is like the most important things right now. And you want to guide your users initially through the app. If you don't have an onboarding screen, you still want to make sure that one of these is like the key things. So maybe have like one card above here that says start here. That is like a clear call to action for the user. Anyway, where do we want to start? We want to play or practice. I think in this case, I'm actually going to practice. Okay, so here we go. The Lock. Tip, move the drag circle. Okay. That's interesting. I got some haptic feedback, like I'm calling something here on like an old phone or so. And whenever I got a match, it like bumps. So let's select the 9 here. And then the 5 is, hey, you've hit the danger digit? What is a danger digit? You didn't tell me about a danger digit, although I really appreciate the name. What is a danger digit? Okay, so games should definitely have a certain level that frustrates the user and to keeps them coming back. However, we should probably not have that level of frustrating the user in the first practice mode, and this is definitely freaking me out. So, okay, 9, and then here seems to be an 8, and then we got it. That was, how can that be wrong? So 9 and 8 was correct. 2 is, How is it not correct? It's like doing the thing. It's shaking in my hand. What other? Maybe the 6? Holy moly, I'm unable to solve even the practice mode. Well, let's go to the real mode then. So let's try and play here. I don't know what the 6 with the, like, down here we got this little, I really appreciate this thing. We could also probably use marquee text from Catalin. That would be nice. But anyway, this is cool. I would maybe make this a bit bigger. It's kind of hard to see, but I honestly have no idea what this thing down here is about. Is it like I get 6 hints? Is it like I made 6 points or I took 6 moves? I honestly don't know. However, let's talk about the rest of the UI. I really like this style, so I can drag this with my fingers here. It's using haptic feedback once there's something correct. We got the time running here. I don't know if we still need the lock. Maybe we need like the game or the stage number, and we got the blinking cursor here in the input. So there's a lot of cool elements in here. I definitely appreciate the styling of this as well. Yeah, they're like these small micro animations again. You've seen how I switched to advanced? Like, this is the stuff I want to see in 2024 in applications. The arrows are moving, the thing is bumping, I got a bit of feedback here and there. This is definitely the sort of thing you need. If we go to the stats, play more on Navis, total, locks unlocked. Yeah, I'm pretty bad at this, I'm sorry. Oh, I can customize this. I can also go, okay, where is it applied? Oh yeah, in play mode it's applied. Nice. Nice use of color themes here from Unistyles. We got the information again with the lock. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's cool. And we got some settings. Shake the lock picker while dragging. Number wheel. Display the number wheel. Okay, so we can change actually what's going on. And well, I think I liked it more before, especially because this stuff down here, there's something not correctly aligned in terms, I mean, it's hard to draw these numbers in a circle around it. I totally get it, but this view doesn't look good to me. I really appreciated the previous look. However, the cool thing really is that we got the application right here. So you can check out everything that's going on. It's actually not using Expo Router that I can see, but it's using Unistyles. We should have more applications like this for the review where I can actually guide you through what's going on here, so you can like find this. There should probably somewhere be the lock screen. I don't know which one it is, but you will be able to figure this out. So go check this out. I think this is a great application. I really like what's going on in here. I think I like the idea, although I couldn't even solve the easiest stage, and the code is public, so go check that out to see how, what was his name, Jonathan implemented the lock. Second app of the day is called Turnstile, and this got somewhat viral in like early January with 60k views here on Twitter. So Turnstile has been a blast with React Native and Expo, Gorham's bottom sheet, MacroSavvy, MMKV, software mention, reanimated gesture screens, SVGs, and
that client review was brutal.
We're gonna be underwater for weeks.
I'm already.
Although I'm not living in New York, we definitely have to check this out because it already has, well, 4 ratings. I thought there were more. Probably maybe that's my country. So let's dive into this. Turnstile, here I come. So to everyone who's complaining about React Native loading slow and whatnot, have you seen that? Like, it instantly loaded. There was no delay in it. We could also, like, I couldn't even see the splash screen, and I want to see the splash screen. So I'm really sad that I couldn't see the splash screen because this app is too fast. Now let's check out the app. We got the cool header stuff. By the way, you can easily do this with both React Navigation and Expo Router. So, I mean, look at this area here where the big title on iOS transitions into the header smoothly. That's pretty easily done. Besides that, yeah, I probably would have to be a New Yorker to understand what's going on. It's most likely that these are the subways. Here are the delays. Great use of Gorham's bottom sheet. I really love that component. We had a video about that as well, I think, in here. So go check that out. Gorham is doing epic work. Yeah, these are the sort of bottom sheets I really like. So you see we got this sticky header up here of the bottom sheet, and then I can still scroll this. And yes, all of this is possible with Gorham's bottom sheet. I mean, we don't really have to talk about the rest of the UI. It's just great. Oh, and there's a live thing. Okay, it just means that this is live. But there's also, You see this micro animation? Can I zoom into this? It's like doing something. I like this. Yeah, and it's updating. Oh, nice. It's updating in the background. Really cool. So the one is definitely one of my favorite lines. Nice toast message. I actually don't know what's a good library for toast messages. But nonetheless, also we got this tabbed view. I really like all the components in here. Like this is not a fancy UI in this application. And by the way, I think you folks usually like dark mode more, right? So let's go to dark mode. Yeah, of course we got dark mode. Yeah, that looks good as well. So where did I leave off? Although this app does not have like ton of styling and branding and whatnot, it covers the most important information about these subways. And if I'm a New Yorker, I will definitely instantly find what I'm looking for. I can also search for a subway stop here. I have no idea. Maybe Madison Square Garden. Madison, is there like a... yeah, whatever. Let's use the Jackson Avenue. Yeah, and then I can go there. Oh, nice sticky header as well. So there are tons of cool components in here. They just play together and come together in a nice sort of way. I really like that. These are, of course, my favorites. And you can just build incredibly helpful applications with this stack that Hassan mentioned in here. So React Native, Expo, Gorehome, MacroSavvy, Software Man. You see, most of this is really based on great stuff from the community. When we got the default map, nice, of course, I can zoom here, late night service, okay, accessible station, large typeface map, okay.
3 tanda anak Anda memiliki kemampuan pemrograman. Pertama, anak terus-menerus main games.
App home screen. You can even change the start here, and there are some helpful links. This is really great. For every New Yorker who's watching this, you probably have heard of this before. If not, leave a comment if this is now your new application for watching the subway in New York. And otherwise, everyone else who just wants to get an impression of how fast React Native apps can be and how native they feel, go check out Turnstile. Even if you're not a New Yorker, it's worth visiting this application and just navigating around to see the usage of great components from the React Native community. The third application today is something I found on Reddit. Yes, I'm sometimes looking into Reddit. My first React Native game approved to App Store in 4 hours. I just launched my first game, and it had quite an interesting tech stack. React Native, Skia, Firebase, Navigation, Reanimated, Redux, Colored, Firebase. Didn't we just have Firebase? Inkscape, and whatnot. And this game is called Win the Square. And of course, we want to check that out as well. So let's get into Win the Square. I think I don't like the icon, by the way. I think the time of having text in the icon is over, and you should have something else in there. I think this icon would do a lot better if it would just be like this top part in bigger. Just my thoughts. Okay, Win the Square. Nice splash screen. How to draw. Really like this. I really like to be introduced into the app and just looking at stuff. I really don't like to read. Maybe I'm different, but this is really cool in just showing me what's going on and this is how to draw. Okay, how to draw. I draw, touch and move your finger to draw, long press the screen to move the rectangle. Okay, next one. Okay, now it stops with the drawing. White rectangle represents your opponent, which you don't know. White rectangle, okay. Okay, yeah, well, conquer your opponent's area. If your rectangle intersects, you lose your turn and opponents get the rectangle. It's an interesting concept. I'm curious if I'm going to be able to find some opponents. Anyway, first person to claim 48% of the square wins. Cool story. Now we're in the actual application. So what's going on? First of all, we got a nice consistent color theme. So we had the yellow here, which is now up here. It is the text primary, it is the button primary, and it is the type bar primary. This menu is sort of a bit hidden, and I think I actually like it. I honestly don't know why it's on the right-hand side, and then, if it's on the right side, I expect it to open on the right. If it's on the left, then put the icon on the left. I don't know. But this like primary muted color, to me,
You're looking to make your app the best it can be. It sounds simple, but the reality is anything but. Firebase.
this color does not work. This does just not look good. I mean, it looks good here, and I think all of them should have this or whatever, but this muted color, it's just not working. Maybe I would use a different sort of color, because like if you check out the Play Store here, it's very colorful what's going on here. So yeah, I would probably change that to be like a bit more readable. This is really not that good. Also, again, I don't like this behavior. And I wonder if this is the Android way of pushing stuff, or is it the iOS way? I thought iOS would more like overlay stuff, but I might be wrong with that. Anyway, yeah, this menu just doesn't feel good to me. I'm not vibing with that. Leaderboard, I really like this. This was cool. This was really, really cool. A really nice loading stuff. Maybe like using Lottie. And I think Satish is actually the creator, because he's also in the, Satish created this. So, good job, kudos on giving yourself a high five and being the best in the leaderboard. But honestly, I would have done the same. I would have rocked the leaderboard as well. Let's see, I can update my profile here. It's hard to get out, and my games. You are yet to discover the excitement that comes with win the square. Okay, that's cool. Like, I wanted to discover the other games, but I was gently told that, please, Simon, just play the game before you hop off. And that's totally fine. This can be totally fine as well. Okay, now I want to enter, finding your opponent. Want your rectangle at the edge, you can start drawing. I'm curious if I'm going to, like, I found one. Your turn. Tap and drag and draw a rectangle. Like, I have no idea. Okay, I'm putting this here. What is the idea here? Your rectangle is outside. It says good or bad? I don't know. Waiting for Satya to draw. Oh, that was a sound. And yeah, did I capture Satya? How? No, I'm just trying to. This is really fun, to be honest. Like, I didn't expect this, and I don't know if I play against an actual human being, or is this like a computer, and I'm pretty sure I've like lost in a no, I don't want that. I want this big area up here. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to lose. No luck next time. This is an interesting game concept, and honestly, I don't know if I played computer or not, but cool mechanics. And by the way, you notice this? Now I'm allowed to see the new the other stuff. No, actually, this is to doing another game. This is interesting. This is really cool. Oh, nice overlay. This might be Zigo from Fernando Rojo. It looks at least like it. So I haven't figured out exactly how I can, like, in the best possible way. Why is it intersected and then, like, the other person gets it? Okay, I'm always playing against such. But anyway, how can I change? There's a cool, nice color picker. I don't know if this is a component. I feel like this should be a component. Satya, if you created this app, I think you should open source this component, or let us know in the comments if this was a component. However, I would really love to leave the game. Resign, that's it. Okay, resign, and then Simon has to click the right buttons. Okay, and here we go again. I think, once again, this proves what you can do with React Native. It's not just like informal things and like telling me about the subway. No, we can actually do cool little games. This game has potential. I like it. The leaderboard is somewhat interesting. I don't really like the side menu stuff and some of the colors going on here, but beyond that, I think this has potential and shows that you can do really entertaining stuff with React Native and the right packages. Alright, and that's it for today's app review. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I really enjoyed these applications. What we noticed is that most applications, especially regarding games, use React Native Reanimated, and the third application was also using Skia. So highly recommend those two packages. At this point, there are probably tutorials about both of them here or on Galaxies, which, by the way, you should check out if you want to get better with React Native. On top of that, the Subway application had really concise and clear components, and again, it just shows the React Native community is a big reason why React Native is so popular. There are tons of great packages maintained by community, maintained by big companies that will help you to build better applications. Also, if you want to build better applications, then there's no better place than the app.js that's coming up. So go check out your ticket at app.js.co and use the code Galaxies10 for a 10% discount on your ticket. I will be personally there. I might hand out some swag, so I would highly recommend for everyone who's getting into React Native or interested in the latest and greatest of React Native to check out the app.js that's coming up. If you're inspired by these applications and want to be part of the next app review, drop your application in the comments and I will check it out the next time. And also, I pinned a video up here which shows not only in the applications, but even bigger companies that use React Native, so go check that out to see some more applications. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will